The sale early access has been submitted to AppLab, guys, and we are just waiting on approval from Oculus to get that up on the store and get it out to you guys. I am so stoked about this. Welcome back to the Dev Log, everybody. My name is Garrett. If you're new here, I am the developer and creator of Sail, the open world pirate game, and today is a big day for Sail because early access has been submitted to Oculus. That means that very soon here, guys, there's going to be a paid version of Sail with a lot of awesome features, and I'm going to talk about a few of those features today, and that is going to be our devlog. I'm going to be talking about the early access, what's next for Sail, and some of the differences that are going to be between the free demo and the early access build. So that's the devlog today. Let's jump straight into it. First off, to everyone who has tested and played the alpha and given us feedback, thank you. Like, seriously, thank you. Your guys' feedback has been absolutely instrumental in getting us to where we are right now, and just thank you. We're trying to figure out some kind of way to keep track of everyone who was a part of the alpha test and whatnot, so that later on when we get cosmetics and stuff, we can have something ready for you guys. Some kind of reward for all the work that you guys put in to help make Sail the game that it is already. So again, thank you so much for everyone who's participated in the alpha tests. You guys are awesome. Wouldn't be where we are without you guys. So again, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. The early access build has been submitted to Oculus. Again, it's an early access build. And to me, what early access means is that it is not perfect, it is still a work in progress, but we are getting it out there so that you guys can try it out and we can find out who the visionaries are so that we can get your guys' help, so that we can create just an awesome open world VR pirate game. The early access is coming soon. I seriously don't know how long that's gonna take. The last time I had to do something with AppLab, it took me about 6 weeks to get anything done. So that's kind of what I'm expecting for this. I'm really hoping I can get it approved before July 13th because it would be so cool to release it exactly 2 years after I submitted the very first build of it. That would just be kind of a really cool thing in the history of Sail. So let's cross our fingers. Let's hope we can get it approved before July 13th because that would just be a really special day. A lot of people have been asking what's going to be the difference between the paid version and what everyone has been testing. What everyone has been testing is going to turn into the free demo. That is going to be what anyone and everyone can try out for free and hopefully convince them to come over to the early access and help us build the Sail that it needs to be for the greater VR community. We've had to disable a lot of features to try to motivate people to come over to the early access version. Namely, there's not going to be any ship upgrades in the free demo. You're only going to be able to buy the pistol, and there's only going to be one type of treasure hunt. If you see your progress getting reset or not saved, that is because it is a free demo, guys. We're essentially just putting it out there for people to try out, hoping to convince them to come join the early access community. Inside of the early access game, there's going to be 4 different kinds of treasure hunts you can go on. These are the more like storyline, go to one place, follow the clues type of treasure hunts. And then there's also the random treasure hunt, which will randomly place a different type of chest, and you can just use your treasure detector and your map will show a red X of where the stuff is, and you just gotta go find it with your treasure detector. Then all the weapons will be able to be purchased and all the ship grades will be available. Another difference, and something that I am extremely excited about, is we got a leaderboard working. That is right, everybody. You are going to be able to compete against everyone in the Sail community for the Pirate King spot. We are going to get to know 2 things. Number 1, who has collected the most amount of gold in a single run, and 2, who has the most gold stored. So there's going to be 2 leaderboards at launch that you guys are going to be able to compete against each other for. If you want to try out and get a head start on the leaderboards, the leaderboard is actually enabled inside of the Patreon build, so become a patron subscriber or supporter. Links down in the description below if you want to try getting on the leaderboard now and before release happens. Those are the big things with the early access release. I'm really proud of the early access release. Again, it's not perfect, but I feel like it is a good representation of my vision for Sail and what I'm hoping you guys want for Sail. Essentially, what I'm doing by releasing this early access is looking for the community, you know, solidifying our spot in the VR space, and hopefully we can make a freaking dent. I will let you know as soon as possible when that is going to be getting released. Again, I'm really hoping for July 13th. That would just be a really special day, but we'll just have to see. So with all the early access and the free demo and stuff, it's kind of the question of what next. We're kind of in an interesting lull point with the Sail development, right? We've completed this early access, and there's not too much more we can do from single player standpoint, and so we really want to get into multiplayer, but we just don't have the funds yet to make that happen. So in early access, part of the reason we're releasing it is hopefully to make the money that we need in order to make multiplayer happen. So there's going to be this lull between, you know, now and the release and, you know, going forward. And so I'm planning on doing a lot of game studying, where I'm going to study different video games, especially multiplayer games, to try to find the vision for sale and what we want it to be. I'm thinking about doing it on some live streams so I could get you guys involved and find out what you like about the different games I'm going to be playing. If you want me to do live streams, let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. I'd love to start live streaming again. I've been consuming a ton of like game design books and stuff, and I'm really just trying to have a really clear vision of what I want Sail multiplayer to be and what you guys want Sail multiplayer to be, so that me and my team can just hit the ground running as soon as we have the money to do so. I've also been reaching out to tons of publishing companies to maybe see if there's any kind of deals there. I've also been talking with other VR headset companies to maybe potentially bring Sail to other platforms. There's just a lot of uncertainty going forward here, which is, it's scary, guys, but Sail's gonna succeed. I just know it is. Like, you guys are an awesome community, and I've got a team that I know can make anything that we want happen, and so I'm just excited. I truly am. We just got to figure out, the little, dot the I's and cross the T's, but it's all going to work out, guys. I'm super confident. I'm super stoked about this. And going forward, there's going to be just maybe a little low in development, but I'm planning on continuing to push updates to even the early access. I'm planning on doing some testing on some other game modes and stuff like that to get, the early access feedback on these different game modes and stuff. And then once we've secured the business side of things, we're just gonna hit the ground running with multiplayer development. So that's kind of the plan moving forward. Might be a bit of a lull, but this channel is still gonna be super active because as soon as the game releases, I'm planning on doing some fun giveaways and contests and whatnot. I'm also planning on doing some other contests and stuff here because we just passed 3,000 subscribers here, and on my TikTok we passed 3,000, and in the Discord we passed 3,000. Kind of this 3,000 party going on. I'm thinking through a cool way to celebrate that, so stay tuned for that and subscribe if you're not, and definitely join the Discord if you're not subscribed. Definitely join the Discord if you're not a part of the Discord, guys. And thank you to everyone who's there for all your guys' help and all your support in the alpha testing, guys. You've been incredible, and let's just take Sail to the next level. That's all for me, guys. Waiting on that submission. Hopefully it happens sooner than later. We get approved by AppLab, and then it's just gonna be launch time, baby. And we're gonna see if we can get some YouTubers to play this game, get some streamers on it. It's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for subscribing, supporting, and being a part of the Discord and the alpha testers and everyone. Seriously, thank you, guys. I couldn't do this without you. You guys have been awesome. Been the greatest, and I will see you